Today in our boundaries for November, we are talking psychological boundaries. So psychological boundaries are information about yourself, your thoughts, your values, your beliefs. It also includes your mental space. So an example of a psychological boundary is choosing who gets to know what about you. Maybe there are parts of you that you feel like you have certain interests that other people wouldn't share or would judge. It's a psychological boundary to say, I'm just not going to tell those people about my interests or my beliefs or my values. You don't have to be an open book. Another example of a psychological or mental boundary is the type of things that you consume, you take in. So for me, because my daily work is as a therapist, I am dealing with people when they are maybe not in the best place in their lives. So I have to have a lot of mental or psychological space to hold other people's distress. Because of that, I set a boundary around the types of shows I watch, movies, the type of music that I listen to, because if I let all of that in, then I end up getting overwhelmed. So in order to protect my psychological self, I set these boundaries of, I'm just not going to watch those kinds of movies right now, or just not going to listen to a playlist of really depressing, sad songs. Other times in my life, I might be totally open to that. But knowing where my limits are helps me set those boundaries for myself. So when you're setting psychological boundaries for yourself, know what feels safe for you. If it feels like it's too overwhelming to watch the news because your own life feels like it's really full or cluttered of stressful things, that's okay. That is a psychological boundary. You can say, I'm not in a place right now where I can hear about all the horrors that are going on in the world. Yes, maybe you feel normally that it's important to stay informed, but it's okay to take those times for yourself and set that boundary of today is not that day. So practice your psychological boundaries. Decide, what can I take on? What am I not going to share with others? What doesn't get put out there? And set those boundaries so that you can feel safe in your thoughts and your feelings. And yeah, peace out.